Like those before you, they were stronger than you in power and more abundant in wealth and children. Meaning you hypocrites, there were those who were similar to you in what they did. And Allah says, in the previous nations, they were stronger than you in power, more abundant in wealth and children. They enjoyed their portion of worldly enjoyment, and you have enjoyed your portion as those before you enjoyed their portion. And you have engaged in vanities like that in which they were engaged. It is those whose deeds have become worthless in this world and in the hereafter, and it is they who are the losers. Has there not reached them the news of those before them, the people of Nuh, and the tribes of Ad and Thamud, and the people of Ibrahim, and the companions of Madian, and the towns overturned? Their messengers came to them with clear proofs, and Allah would not have wronged them, but they were wronging themselves. Here Allah mentions a number of previous nations that look, previous nations came and they were destroyed. Why are they mentioned here? Because Allah is showing the hypocrites that there were people before you who did believe in Allah. For example, the people of Thamud, to whom Shu'aib alayhi salam was sent. They believed in Allah, but when the messenger came to them, they would not change their habits. They would not change their actions. They would not change their dealings. So what happened to them? They were destroyed as a result of their disbelief in the messenger, of their denial of the messenger. And Allah is warning the hypocrites that it is probable that similar will happen to you should you continue in this way. وَالْمُؤْمِنُونَ وَالْمُؤْمِنَاتِ بَعْضُهُمْ أَوْلِيَاءُ بَعْضٍ. The believing men and believing women are allies of one another. يَأْمُرُونَ بِالْمَعْرُوفِ وَيَنْهَوْنَ عَنِ الْمُنْكَرِ. They enjoin what is right and forbid what is wrong. So in contrast to the hypocrites, the believing men and believing women, what do? They are allies of one another. Awliya. What does this mean? When Allah says they are allies, it means they help one another, they support one another, they complement one another, they encourage one another to do what? To enjoin what is right and to forbid what is wrong. Which is a strong indication that you need support and help and encouragement and strength with people to be able to go along the path of Allah. And in this way, everyone has a different role which they fulfill, and everyone comes together to make one big whole, which then is conveying the message of Allah. وَيُقِيمُونَ الصَّلَاةِ. And they establish prayer. وَيُؤْتُونَ الزَّكَاةَ. And give zakah. وَيُطِيعُونَ اللَّهَ وَرَسُولَهُ. And obey Allah and His Messenger. So the first quality of these believers who enjoin what is right and forbid what is wrong is that they establish the salah. A basic principle, a basic obligation, the first obligation we will be questioned about on the Day of Judgment. They give the zakah and they obey Allah and His Messenger. Those, Allah will have mercy upon them. Indeed, Allah is exalted in might and wise. Allah's mercy and help and aid comes to those people who help one another, encourage one another, are sincere with one another. Not to those people who are insincere with one another, who pull one another back, who out of jealousy they do things to stop one another from going forward in the way of Allah. وَعَدَ اللَّهُ الْمُؤْمِنِينَ وَالْمُؤْمِنَاتِ جَنَّاتٍ تَجْرِي مِنْ تَحْتِهَا الْأَنْهَارُ خَالِدِينَ فِيهَا. Allah has promised the believing men and believing women gardens beneath which rivers flow, wherein they abide eternally, and pleasant dwellings in gardens of perpetual residence. But approval from Allah is greater. وَرِضْوَانٌ مِّنَ اللَّهِ أَكْبَرُ ذَلِكَ هُوَ الْفَوْزُ الْعَظِيمُ. It is that which is the great attainment.